Hello family, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make some stuffed spaghetti squash. As you can see right here, we're just going to roast these in the oven for about 45 minutes on 400 degrees. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and spray these with some cooking spray, or you can use a tablespoon of olive oil just to coat both sides. I'm going to generously season these with a little bit of sea salt and some cracked black pepper, and then we're going to turn these face down and put them in the oven. Here is the salt that I used, which is a blend of sea salt. You have black carrot and grape flavors, so it's going to give you a sweet and savory flavor to your squash. So now that we have our squash face down like this, we're going to go ahead and put them in the oven. And remember, we said for about 45 minutes on 400 degrees. Okay, so these are the vegetables that I'm getting ready to chop up to go inside of our stuffed spaghetti squash. So I have just one stalk of celery. I have about two green onions. I have a half of a yellow onion and about 5 cloves of fresh garlic. Okay, so we got our veggies nice and chopped here. So we're just going to go ahead and start layering our flavors in our pan. We got our pan here nicely drizzled with olive oil, so we're just going to go ahead and put all of our veggies in here. So I got some Brussels sprouts here. I'm going to take these and pretty much shred them and add them to our vegetables once those vegetables cook down. Okay, y'all, so this is the Brussels sprouts that I shredded. And now we're just going to go ahead and add those to our veggie mix. This is what our vegetables look like after they cook down. We got our Brussels sprouts added to our vegetables. And this little, right here, what you see, this is some minced garlic and parsley. This is the one that's in the jar. I went ahead and added some of that in there. Well, here's a picture of it if you want to see what it looks like. Okay, so this is looking very, very nice. So now we can go ahead and add in our diced tomatoes. Y'all see that? So go ahead and stir those diced tomatoes around. Mix it very well. Of course, this is one, I think, 14-ounce can. I could be wrong, but anyway. Just go ahead and stir it around and let that cook down. Y'all, this is looking so good. Make sure that you give a taste test to make sure it's well seasoned. You can go ahead and add some extra garlic powder if you have it, some onion powder. For those of you who don't eat salt, you can use a salt-free seasoning like, was it Mrs. Dash? This would be perfect in there. Maybe you can add a lemon pepper seasoning. I have some paprika in here. I also have a little bit of cayenne pepper that I added. I added a little bit more of that sea salt. And I also add in a little bit of Tony seasoning. So you guys just make sure that your flavor profile is there. And once you have the flavor profile that you want, you can go ahead and let this simmer for about 5 more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and put a lid on here, and we're going to start working on our salmon. We got our beautiful salmon here, so we're going to go ahead and season this up. And then we're going to put it in our skillet and sear it. We still have the skin on, so we're going to sear this. After we sear it and we let that skin cook up real nice, we're going to put this in the oven and cook it for about another 12 minutes. So what y'all think about that? Y'all see that? Okay, we're just going to let that crisp up. And then it will go in the oven. So I did take and add some minced garlic to this and drizzled it over the top. And so now I also cut up some lemon slices, and we're just going to add this and put it in the oven and finish it off, okay? We got our fresh broccoli here that we're going to just cut it up and saute it with some onions and a little bit of oil, olive oil. Y'all see that? See? Okay, everybody, here's the finished product. We got our stuffed spaghetti squash with our salmon and broccoli. I hope you guys try this and enjoy it.